Nuclear missile ready.
Welcome to Alpha Team League. This is the Rookie Division, and I'm Xenodactyl. Hang on, let me... I am casting this thing because you guys want to see, good games for the fans. No. This is a rookie division, so things should be interesting. In the sense that things will probably not look the crisp nature you might see in the Pro League, or Pro Division rather. But it's good to see the way people improve as they move up, and I don't know, we might see some builds, we might see some ingenuity, we might see some unusual comeback scenarios, base trades. Things can get messy here, you know? So that's always nice. Alright. Up first, we're gonna have a TVT on Submarine. This is gonna be the first match of the night. Okay. Spawning in the bottom right has the red Terran for Born GØSU. It is Farah. I'm not sure if this... I think this is a different Farah than... I don't know. In any case, spawning in the upper left as the purple Terran for the Alpha X Buffaloes, it is Captain Club. Alright. So Captain Club is the Marine salesman. He wants to sell you Marines. He says that they have 3-3 and STEM. I'm not sure if combat shields are included in his sales price or not. In any case, he likes to make Marines, if that wasn't abundantly clear. And, alright, where is the other thing? I should turn the music on. There we go. I don't know, is it on? Do you guys hear it? It's gonna take like 2 minutes. Oh well. I don't know. Oh well. Captain Club is scouting around. He's gotten his second gas, his factory. Meanwhile, we also have the same build more or less from Farah, but the buildings are a little bit differently placed. Reactor coming up on this, and no add-on yet. Getting a second Reaper first before opting for the add-on. Captain Club still has a SUV on that bottom corner. Maybe he will proxy a starport. There it starts now. And yeah, the game is going. It's I wouldn't say that this is like super cheesy at the moment, but it's certainly not like oh, this is a best of 5. it's not like super standard. Maybe a hint of aggression with this proxy. We'll see exactly what he does with it. It could be for something as simple as medevacs, but I don't think so. Well, this rally is curious. I'm not sure what he's doing with it. Oh, that's not where. There we go. 3 Reapers and a Hellion or 2 Hellions for Farah are going to move out now. They're not gonna find a whole lot until they actually reach their opponent, and this is going to serve as the proper scout for Farah, as Farah has not actually done any scouting yet. This is kind of common in TVT to just kind of like
add-on complete.
Not bother scouting when you're going to do some sort of one base pressure opener at the minimum. And we do see the command center did start for Captain Club, but he tucked it away in the back, and it's actually starting later for in comparison to his red opponent. We do see the medevac now, and it is going to pick up most of these. This is actually very aggressive. He's going to look to bring everything over here. The Reaper is actually going to go the other way with the Hellion. There are 2 Marines here, but they're not going to be able to kill this medevac before it unloads its units. And he's getting the better end of the trade. The Cyclone is the main concern here, but with the SCV pull, I think Farah is going to hold. Farah is, however, taking damage at the natural as well. So, at the end of all this, 9 SCVs did fall. Oh, hang on, there's a little bit more happening there. Okay, good. Auto turret is going to stem the, or coagulate the bleeding for Farah. Captain Club's not done yet, though. He still believes he can engage the Cyclones. I think that's a little bit ambitious, as Cyclones are good defensive units at this stage of the game. And there are 2 of them out. Getting on top of these mules, however, might be worth it if he can get both of them. They are fresh. Doesn't get the other one. Loses everything. I don't know about that. 1 mule is nice, but is it worth all pressure? I don't know. Alright, 1-1 is nearing completion for Farah, and the command center has floated down to the main. It is turning into an orbital. There is a bunker starting for Club, and he is going to get those racks so that he can make Marines, his favorite unit in the game. Another supply depot, another starport. Well, one is floating home and one is being made. We do see the Raven, the tank, the Cyclone. So things are like, there's more tech presence for Farah right now, but not as much production yet. Whereas Club is going to really gear up. We do still see that Club is enjoying that 10 worker lead from the sizable damage he inflicted on Farah to start this off, and he's going to try and convert that income advantage into production advantage. 1-1 now starting for him, so he is going to try to catch up on that tech. Farah is not started his 1-1. There's no armory yet. Just trying to. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh boy. Medevac is okay. Can it still not get out? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is painful. The trapped siege tank. Very sad. Oh. Did he pick it up? No, it's still there. There we go. It has been freed. It is no longer a prisoner of its own making. A factory. In any case, marine scouting bases, things, yeah, you know, normal things. I think there was supposed to be one here, but I'm not sure if this one was supposed to move there or if another marine was supposed to be sent out. Maybe the one that died here was actually supposed to go here? I don't know. I feel like one marine was supposed to stay, like, here? I don't know. I don't play Terran. I also don't play games at this game state. Like, I know what's going on because I see everything. We don't have space to this kind of no man's land where both people are vying for map control. In any case, tanks, couple Vikings were similar aside from more Marines for Captain Club. He also got himself a Cyclone. Not that I feel that Cyclones are very relevant anymore, as we are now on 3-base game stage where, like, Terrans are more about the tank and bio positioning than what their Cyclones can do. I'm trying to get a thing up. Sensor tower, I think is what they're called. I'm gonna get in on this. I think that's a little ambitious. He did have more Marines, but not that much more. Okay, going for it is Club. Needs a Raven thing. Okay, well, this Cyclone and Marines are going to handle that, and the siege tank in the back line. Kind of hard to see with the way that was moving, but Club is up some 30-odd supply. Almost. And a lot of that is in workers. Some of that is in army. I mean, he's starting his 4th. His macro is really powering up. He needs something to spend his minerals on a little bit more, but it's not. I mean, his limiting factor is the gas, essentially, is what I'm trying to tell you. Whereas Farah has, like, tons of gas, but no minerals. In any case. Couple missile turrets for anti-drop. Marines going out for scouting. You guys are just seeing about, still commenting on the trapped tank. Yeah, it was quite sad. Okay, sensor tower is now re-established for Captain Club, and with the spotter Marines, he has very good map vision. Just to put this in perspective, he sees the army there. There's actually some Marauders in this composition for Farah. I am not a huge fan of that decision. If Farah was playing against Mech, then I can see the Marauders, but I think it shouldn't make too much of an impact, provided Club takes good engagements. And then, like, what did we really accomplish? Alright, Farah's vision is not bad, but Club definitely has more towers up and has had spotter Marines moving out here and there. Alright, Farah is gonna go for a push up the center-ish, actually swinging over the top. Curious scan. Whose scan is this?
SCV ready.
I guess it was Farah's. So Farah wanted to make sure that he wasn't getting counterattacked. Which is... nice. Vikings are a little bit ambitious here. You might want to turn this... There he goes. Yeah, just spotting with the Vikings the exact position of the army so that he doesn't have to waste a scan in, like, nowhere. He can actually scan properly. Another scan goes down for Farah. I mean, this is just how it goes, you know? It's all scans and repositioning. Scans and repositioning. Okay, gonna have some Liberators sieging up, but the Vikings from Farah want to jump on that. They can't really, though, with the Marine and Viking of Captain Club. Alright, a little bit of Viking volley. I think this favors... Well, as long as Club doesn't overextend, he has slightly more air with the Raven in there. And technically the Liberators can unsiege to help. That is a little bit bold. Okay, well, Farah doesn't want to contest that, and the auto turret is cute. I almost feel like Captain Club is baiting Farah to move the Marines into the tank line. Vikings are coming in. They're gonna pick off these Liberators, so that's nice. Take what you can get, right? And yeah, both players are just powering up. Captain Club is nearing max. He's also floating he's getting a bank now, right? Because he's near max. And he can probably add some more production so that he can outproduce on the trades. He is at 78 workers, so good, comfortable stopping point. Gonna break down these rocks and swing through the bottom, or center rather. Changing his mind, doesn't want to initiate a base trade when he's up in supply anyway. Scanning to get some pot shots on these Marauder Marine, and sending his Cyclones forward. They're expendable at this point. He really doesn't need those. They're gonna die to tanks, and kind of forces the army from Farah to reposition. I should note that Captain Club does have 2-2, whereas Farah is at 1-1. So if Captain Club can get a good Marine on Marine action somewhere, that should go well for him. These Liberators from Farah are looking to take out some of these tanks, and they will do just that, opening up a opportunity for Farah to push, perhaps. Tank is still here, so this choke is a little bit dangerous to walk through. Farah is going to jump it anyway, and Club is going to have to step forward and engage. Arc is better for Farah. This is not the fight Captain Club was looking for. He has no tank support, and suddenly he has dropped some 80 supply, and Farah is in a commanding position to snipe a base at minimum. He's going to go for this bottom one, and I don't think there's any way Club can save that. He can perhaps evacuate the base, and in fact Club is going to GG out. And one bad fight and everything spirals out of control. My dog is not asking for attention. He's yelling at the other dog about something. I should actually go check what that something is. 1 second. Okay, arrow. Let's see here. Where is the next one? Alright, we have found the next game. It is gonna be on Eternal Empire. And it will be a PvP. So we should have Fidel versus Warbuffy in just a moment. Pharaoh thinks he's a lapdog sometimes. Bo is watching him. Okay, you want to go back over there? Sure. Wrong way. This way. They're probably gonna go back to fighting. Alrighty. I do not know what they are talking about in the chat. But in any case, Warbuff needs a moment, and then we'll be underway. Alrighty. We haven't actually started it yet. We should still be on this screen. PvP, large map, Eternal Empire. I wonder if we'll see a proxy Stargate here. Just because, like, the map is large and a lot of people don't really like to go so long without action, but I don't really know. I mean, it might be a, like, I mean, like Proxy Oracle, just like something conservative. But like, aside from that, like, it's pretty defensible. The natural is like as if there were a choke. They're starting up now. What else is there to say about this map? Taking a third is pretty easy. You know. Anyhow. It's a good map for war buff. I don't know if I would say that. I don't know very much about his opponent, Acute Snick. Or Fidel. Anyhow. Spawning in the bottom left as the pink Protoss. For-born GØSU, it is Fidel. And to the upper right, as the blue Protoss, it is the captain of the Alpha X Buffaloes. It is Warbuff. Alright. Standard pylons, standard gateways, more or less. Both of these gateways are susceptible to cannons, but this is a best of 5, and Acute Snake enjoys a 1-0 lead to start. As we go into this, he's gonna try to put another point on the board for his team. We do see the second gateway coming down for both sides as well. It's actually obscurity. Okay, I am going to make a comment about the gate and gas timing, is that it doesn't line up well. They did the exact same error, but it doesn't line up well for tech. Oh well. In any case, Acute Snake is considering that. There you go, the proxy pylon. We'll see if Fidel goes for anything further. I feel like this is a proxy gateway? That's what it feels. It could be proxy Stargate, but the timing says gateway. I mean, it could be proxy anything, realistically. Okay, well if he was gonna proxy a third gateway, he would have done it already. So I'm thinking Robo or Stargate now. Probe is scouting, but it's gonna miss this. Stargate it is. So this might just be for Oracle, like I said before all of this. Alright. I will note that Warbuff is getting his own Stargate. It is defensive. Getting the shield battery in the mineral line is going to be a little bit funny, as it won't cover the gas, but okay. Warbuff has found this Stargate. That is important. He does start to target the pylon, but the Stargate is cancelled, as Acute Snake is I don't know what physics noob is talking about. But the adepts for Fidel are here. They should shade. They should shade. Okay, well, the block has happened. Missed opportunities. There was no probe in the wall is what I'm getting at. And now there is a wall, so can at least, well, no. The force field is good. It's gonna trap the adepts. At least they forced the pylon to finish, so this is annoying for Warbuff, I guess. But the Nexus is already down, so it's not like... Oh, this is ugly. Archons are definitely going to get stuck here. I mean, I guess it's all powered on one pylon, so it can all die together as well. There is nothing about this wall that I am envious of. Okay. we do see the Phoenix for war buff. He's going to get maybe 4 or 5 of them, and that will be his scouting and harass opportunity as we head into the mid-game. It will also help if he has to defend a mortal drop. That's what this is lining up to look like, perhaps, for our pink Protoss. We do see a shield battery at the front for war buff. He can definitely afford that after the forced cancel on the proxy. We see 3 Phoenixes moving out. He actually stopped at 3, I think. So, just gonna have some light harass with these 3 Phoenixes. They're going to deny some gas mining, see what they can see. We see a forge and another gateway. Healthy sentry count. So there is some ground pound power to this Protoss force. But all in all, I think war buff is in a comfortable position. There's nothing here that he should be concerned with. He has charge on the way. He has his own immortal starting. Like, it's not like this army is at his front door. If this... Okay, well, I say that, and Acute Snake moves out. So, these Phoenixes should go pick off the sentry. They had the opportunity. He doesn't know what we know, though. Like, he saw that it left, but he didn't know the exact angle. He could also come in and snipe the prism. That would be good. Not doing that just yet either. Phoenixes should be covering this ridge here, so that if there's an elevator, they can jump the prism immediately. Instead, Acute Snake is being allowed to pull these stalkers, and that's going to complicate the issue immensely. Charge needs to complete for war buff. It does in fact complete. So we are going to get that engage. War buff does get the prism and lifts both immortals. So now with the charge lots, he is able to clean a good portion of this up, and I would say this is a great defense for war buff, as Acute Snake attacked after the opening for the whatchamacallit, words hard, how talk. He attacked after charge is what I'm saying. So war buff now has tempo. He has the tech advantage. He has more stalkers. He has Phoenixes. He does not have a prism with this, so reinforcing will be difficult. He's gonna have to warp in zealots at home and bring them across. Phoenixes are looking to lift the immortal, perhaps. Okay, he's backing off. Not really wanting to initiate until his whole army is here. I think he might just settle for containing the third, actually. He does have his own third going down behind this. He could... I believe that if he were to jump this, lift the immortals and his charge slots run in, as Acute Snake does not have his own charge, war buff would win this fight. As it is, he's gonna wait for his prism. Perhaps his prism will do something. Maybe it's just going to reinforce. It could alternatively warp in the main and cause a dual prong problem for Acute Snake. Acute Snake is trying to dislodge this, but instead gets his immortals exposed away from the shield batteries. So Warbuff is happy to take this fight, rearranging his stalkers a little bit so his charge slots can get in, but he doesn't actually have a lot of gateway production. So while he does kill the immortals of Acute Snake, he is being pushed back momentarily, but as his next warp-in gets here, he is able to continue advancing. He still has a Phoenix to lift. His Prism is a little bit forward, so this is theoretically exposed, but there's not actually any stalkers here, and the shield battery is unpowered. So Acute Snake is going to lose And tapping out momentarily just, I don't know, maybe... Okay, there we go. Trying to figure out when a player is actually going to leave the game is so confusing, because, like, different players leave at different times, and, like, you have someone like me, I leave quite late, and then you have other people that leave, like, super early, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to know? It's hard enough to figure out what build they're doing. You want me to also read their mind as to, like, when they believe they have lost the game? And it's not also just when they believe they lost the game. It's like, I will believe I have lost, and then still continue to play for the sake of micro or, like, figuring out what I did wrong. Like, just, like, thinking about it a little bit. Anyhow. Up next, we're going to have a PVZ. And this is going to be on Everdream. Let's have a look-see. I think a mosquito just bit me. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'll be right back. Oh, there's a thing here. Okay, I'll just mute myself then. How do we do that? Believe this.
Nuclear missile ready.
Alright, we're back. Our StarCraft crashed. Happens every so often. Anyhow, we're on to a game 4, Coec versus Snowflower on Ice and Chrome. So this is gonna be a PvT. I don't think I've ever seen Coec play. Maybe I have in some CTL match ages ago, but it's been quite a while. Like, you see Coec around the scene, right? Like, he captains this thing or that thing every so often. But yeah. As for Snowflower, he's been D1. I don't know if he's D1 right now. But he actually had to travel back to Hong Kong, I think. He was stateside. But as a result of all that, I know he hasn't been getting as much play in as he used to. So we'll see what he brings here. Alrighty. Ice and Chrome. It's gonna be the math. Oh, I think I said that. PVZ. No. PVT? Yes. Unicod is Terran. Yes. He is registered as Terran. That is his main race, although... let's see here. He does play the other two races. I think he might be better if he were to off-race. Like, or switch races as his main, but, I don't know. Perhaps he's found some new passion for Terran. Who knows? We'll see, we'll see. I mean, he is a good Terran player. It's just, I think now with the ping and, whatnot, micro might be hard for him now, and I think that one of his strengths as a Terran player was just his ability to micro while playing, while macroing. Like, that's something that Terrans need and depend on, and it might be better for him to play a different race. Just because the warp-in mechanic or the larva mechanic might benefit the ping, or I don't know, cushion the ping. I don't know. Like, I don't know. One of the things I really liked about watching Nunakot was his Reaper control was always very good, right? So like, he uses the Reaper while he's still continuing with his build, and for the most part there's no notable error. But now, it's hard for him to put that kind of pressure on the same way, so... just some thoughts. Alright, Snowflower is back, and who is his opponent? His opponent is Koek. Koek is not here yet, so I'm gonna wait another moment for them. There's Koek. I think. Yes, okay, cool. He is here. Players can be assigned their proper locations. They can check their races, their colors. Everyone should be ready, ready, ready all around. Snowflower is ready. Koek is ready. Streamers are ready. Game is starting. Alas! We can get this 4th game on the road. Alrighty. Spawning in the bottom left as the purple Protoss. For Born GØSU, it is Koek. Wonder what skin this is. It makes the Nexus kind of look like a flower or something. Anyhow, I think it's one of the new ones, but I don't know which new one. Any in the top right as the blue Terran. For Alpha X Buffaloes, it is Snowflower. What is the score? 2-1 in their favor. This is a best of 5. So Snowflower needs to win here. I do think that he is the better player in theory, but I haven't seen him play too much with the ping, so I don't know how much, and it's not even the ping. I don't think the ping is the primary issue for him playing from Hong Kong. I think the bigger issue is that he just has been in hiatus for some time, right? So like, and I'm not sure if he has the same setup that he had in over here in the US, so it's hard to say. Anyhow, Koek is gonna go for that core expand, and Snowflower is not scouting. He's just going to tag the probe that came into his base, and everything's normal. We do see the Reaper is out now, so this will be his first scout, and I think this is fine. It's a little bit greedy, but it's fine. Like, maybe he would have died to some particular cheese, but there is no cheese coming, and like, you know, sometimes it's better to just simplify things. Stalker is out to greet the Reaper, but it's a little bit on the wrong side of this ramp here, so Reaper is going to pop in, pop out, get away. Sentry is going to come behind this, so Koek is actually going to be a little bit gas-starved to start this off. Between the Stalker and the Sentry, his tech is going to be delayed some 50-odd gas. So it's only starting now. It's going to be a robo at 3 minutes, as opposed to having potentially started 20 seconds ago. Warp tech is underway. Second Stalker as well. Oh gosh. Probe is going to fall, so nice nice job from the Reaper. So see, this is what I mean, is like, I don't think it's necessarily ping, it's just how practiced is he, how much in shape is he. Of course that is still a factor, but okay, this is curious. He does have a Hellion, even though he's making mines, and I think he intends to drop them. We do see the starport as well. I think the Reaper died. Yes, it did. But it got 3 probes. Or at least 3 probes have fallen. One of them could have potentially fallen here. Hallucinated Phoenix did see everything that there was to see here at the natural. I feel like this is... Well, there's 2 mines and... Where's the Hellion? Where'd it go? Oh, is he scouting with it? Oh, I hear it. There it is. Scout harassing. Doesn't get anything. Oh no, got 1 more probe. We have a probe that is not mining. Coex's probe is following the other probe instead of actually doing work. This probe... See, this is very frustrating when you're playing. It's like, yeah, I'm working. I'm working. I promise you I'm working. Okay. Now it will actually work. Now it will actually mine gas. We have what looks to be a disruptor drop, or... Okay, actually no. Gonna be Colossus. Is he gonna drop the Colossus? I don't think so. There's no speed being researched. So it's just fast Colossus. Oh, is this supposed to be Hearthstone's Colossus build? Hearthstone has a Colossus build that expands very quickly. I'm not sure when he took this, but it looks about right. We're at 5:30 and this is nearing completion. No, Hearthstone's has a 3rd gateway. So this is like greedier than Hearthstone's build. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if Snowflower has identified what he's facing, but the thing I would like to see is a 2-prong with a medevac drop or 2 medevac drop in the main, and then a main push force at the 3rd. That would be very hard to play against on this greedy play from Koek. I don't know if he's identified what he's facing as, like, you know, he doesn't have complete information. Well, he saw the den for the Colossus, so he does have enough information, I think. Oh, and the Raven should be with the main army and not with the drop. But I don't think he's going to do that. He might, but I feel like Snowflower is more the type of person that wants to do a singular push. Like, that's how he wants to play. I don't think that is correct against this build, though. Like, the Colossi should do plenty of damage to the bio. He can Interference Matrix possibly both Colossi, so then he would be able... But there's 3 of them now. How many gateways are there? Okay, the gateway's explosion is slightly late. It should have completed already. So, that means there's not going to be as much matter or material for Koek to support the Colossi. They will be finished for the fight, but there's going to be Shia warping about. Oversaturated at the 3rd, that's why he's not floating. 2 Interference Matrix are really nice. Can't get the 3rd one, but is able to snipe both Colossi, and the tanks are still alive. This is not a bad fight. He needs to get that Colossus. He will barely not get it. Oh no! Okay, Stims gets it, runs away. I'm gonna say that trade was kind of even. Koek is up in workers, but he's not actually able to convert that to anything yet, as... Okay, no, he does have a fourth. It is complete. He just needs to transfer his probes. There he goes. So that worker lead is properly reflected. He is not up in army, and he got his primary force reset. Like, losing all the Colossi is not good for Koek. Like, he was supposed to hit a timing now, right? Like, he's supposed to be attacking with the 3-4 Colossi and ICA support. But he can't do that anymore, so the point of his build is moot. This is just standardized. He's going to go and get himself 4 more gateways. This is... I will always do this to you. If you screw up your building placement when I'm casting, if we had a drop here, this would be hilarious. Yeah, in any case, I doubt that will come into play, but, oh man. Yikes. I can see nightmares of just, like, bio falling here. Maybe even or dropping here with maybe a tank here. And just, like, so annoying. I don't think that's going to happen, because it is quite, tucked away, you know? We do see a Dark Shrine for Koek, so thinking about that late game, the harass potential of the DTs, 4th base is being established for Snowflower, though I think he wanted this sooner. Okay, Koek is wanting to engage this. Snowflower's not wanting to take the fight yet. This is a little bit... Okay. He's gonna just have to cancel this. He's not in position, and I think definitely backing up was probably correct. DT's coming from the right. There are more. There is a lot of problems here for Snowflower. I think Koek is going to close out this best of series, best of 5. It's not looking good for Snowflower. I think he needed more than that 3 Colossi on that push. You know, that fight goes so much differently if he can snipe both, all the Colossi instantly, as opposed to that 3rd one hanging on and getting those like 5 extra swipes in. But alas, it is not to be. I believe that will conclude the series. I'm going to stick around a moment just to verify. Yeah, okay. There's the GGs out of both team captains. And let's find someone to raid. There's a Future versus Starkiller. Vindicta is streaming. Let's send it to Vindicta. Vindicta SC2. Oopsies. Alright. Till next time, guys. Bye.
Nuclear missile ready.